Welcome, welcome, my beautiful signs and souls of the zodiac. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and this is your daily message for November 19th. I have decided to use the tarot and two oracle messages here to tie it in. So starting off right off the bat, you do have the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is all about you pushing very, very hard, almost like you taking on the burdens of the world. And it's going to be over though. I think you're going to be realizing that you can only take on so much workload today. So if your desk seems really full of to-do things, to-do lists, if you're at work or you're at home, try to set up a to-do list and write it out. Tick it off as you get through your day, because I think if you stay organized, you're going to be able to get through this workload. Also, you could be allocating some of this work to other people, and you can't take on more than you can chew right now. You could be finding that you're working too many long hours. You could be very tired, exhausting yourself emotionally, and you don't want to allow yourself to cause any stress-related illnesses. So if you're confused, if you're dealing with emotional stress, if you're dealing with a lot of things going on in your head that you have to process and you have to deal with today, try to put yourself in a position where you can rest and think about it. Let others help you today. If you have a problem here, whether it's health problems that you're dealing with, emotional problems, maybe you're having a problem today, things are triggering you and you're being emotional, or you're clamming up, or, you could be even paralyzed to the point where, you're in confusion and you can't concentrate. But you need the need for balance right now. But I do think too, I always look at this as, maybe taking on the burdens of other people, and you find the weight load is burdensome. Remember, you are not the beast of burden, my beautiful friends. So realize that. I think, you're going to be able to climb and reach the summit today of that mountain of errands and things that you have to do and challenges. And, once you organize yourself, or you give some of this work to others, or you realize that you're going to let go of those burdens, you're going to come down the other side much lighter, and it's going to be easier passage for you on the next step of your journey today. Now, your next card here is the Four of Swords, and this is all about getting your rest. Okay, you have the need for a rest, or perhaps some of you are at that point where you need a vacation or a respite of some sort, where you can take yourself and relax. So for some of you, you may be lucking out and planning a trip to do this. And, be sure to immerse yourself into Mother Earth, whether you are out, in the wilderness, and you have a time to sit down and put your feet on the rocks with your shoes off, or the grass, or the soil beneath your feet, or if you're going to a seaside where you can immerse your feet into that beautiful healing water, Mother Water and Mother Earth in the sand. So releasing and balancing yourself here. Some of you may be able to take yourself to this beautiful time and space through meditation, closing your eyes and going on that beautiful imaginary journey where you almost can, when I meditate, if I go to the seaside, I feel those grains of salt between my toes. I taste the salt on my lips. I hear the waves crashing in at my feet, and the rustle of the palm fronds around me. So when you go into full meditation, you have that ability to travel time and be there. So if you can't physically go on a vacation today, do this meditative work. You need to rest. Some of you may be not getting enough sleep, and maybe you had some burdens to deal with here. Maybe you're taking care of other people's needs, and you felt that burden and you've overworked yourself, but you need to rest up. Okay, allow yourself more time also before making a decision. If you're being asked to make a very profound, life-changing decision today, take your time. Step back and say to those sources that be, I need time. I need to think about this. So do that, okay? And while you take yourself into either meditation, or you get your rest when you're in bed at night, whatever the case is, before you fall asleep, if you have a decision to think about it, but then let it go. Some of you could be going through mental exhaustion, okay? And you need to get your rest. You're moving on to the next level. I think any stress or any issues that you've been dealing with now, it's going to be the end of challenging times. When the Six of Swords shows up, it means you're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. Things are going to be looking up, and you're going to feel a great relief, a welcomed relief. right now you're finding your way to a peaceful place. You've decided that, you need to move from one phase to another or one situation to another. Maybe you're leaving a location. Maybe you're moving to a new location on the globe. Maybe you're moving to a new home. Maybe you're moving to a new job. But you're definitely taking those that are in your end of the ring and closest to you that you want on this part of the journey with you. If there's been any depression or illness, it's going to be the end of that as well. So this is all correlating these cards. It's amazing how when I ask Spirit, I actually had someone come to me and message me on one of my videos and said, well, I don't know if I can trust you because you don't shuffle your cards in front of the camera and you may be picking them. Listen, guys, with all the videos that I make and the time it takes me to do them, I would never consider hand picking each card. I shuffle them, bless them, ask Spirit to send me the cards you need. You've seen me do it on camera. These fly out of the deck. And they're always right. They always correlate and they always have the same themes. So to those that doubt me, believe me, I do not handpick these cards. I thought it was very funny that this person came across and said that to me. However, to each their own. This is going to be the end of depression or any illness that maybe some of you have been surrounded by or you've been dealing with yourself on a personal level. And we've talked about this here, not overstressing, overdoing, over-obsessing, and overworking here. Taking yourself and getting your rest, doing that self-soothing, doing that self-care. Okay, getting your sleep. It's so imperative right now. We have gone through a time change. Even though it's an hour, it does seem to screw some of us up in our internal clock. Even my dog, George, he's asking me to go out an hour early. He knows when he gets his meds an hour earlier because, see, we've shifted we've shifted the clock back, right? And he thinks it's the time he needs to get it. So we definitely have been gifted with that internal clock. So know that you need to get your rest because maybe some of you are experiencing that. Also, mental stress definitely will deplete your energy level and make you tired as well. I think, again, you're relocating. This is a card of travel and relocating. Now, you've got the card freedom, and I think it's wonderful that your oracle message is freedom, and your all over energy is that. So, the horse represents running free, right? And you know what? Free your spirit. Take control of your life now. You're going in a new direction now. You realize that you're going to take care of yourself here, and you're not going to overburden yourself anymore. So balance is really now very imperative to understand what's preventing your freedom. Follow through with agreements before you make any commitments. Again, thinking things out. Taking time to make a decision. You may feel that you're not in control of your life right now. In fact, you are. You decide at this moment how to react to circumstances within your environment. Observe your surroundings and discover what your soul really wants. You already have the power and the freedom to choose within you. The question is, what direction do you wish to run? Honor your free will to choosing and acknowledge your desire for a break and change, even if it's only temporary. Taking that time out, right? So, by removing restrictions, you can move in any direction. Feeling trapped or burdened by family affairs? Maybe a responsibility, finances, relationships, or even a career choice can sometimes make us feel suffocated. But know that your soul is trying to release you from commitments as you yearn for the freedom to make your own choices. Breaking away from old attachments and responsibilities, your soul is asking you to play and have some fun now. So run free and feel now that you know you're going in a new direction here. You've done what you can do and you're letting go of that obsessive problem that you were dealing with. And you know what? Again, the end of depression and illness. So this is beautiful. So it's essential through this growth period that you find the freedom you need to allow yourself to grow and expand. You have the power to change the direction of your life now. And I think some of you are going through that transformation. Your final card, which I would call your outcome card, is the Peacock. And this says new strength in relationships, whether old or new, is the message Proud Peacock is bringing to you. So this is all about it's time to remember your worth, not to worry about negative people, and to be confident in who you are. You have many qualities to offer, whether seeking new love or revitalizing an existing relationship. The right people will both recognize and value your gifts right now. Beautiful messages. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today. Let's all continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe, and I'll see you soon.